That ain't cool, man. Oh, I deleted everything.
Listing sadness.
Don't worry about it.
If all of my tasks are A tasks, is that the balance or goods? Okay, there are a lot. What's your keyboard? It's a mechanical keyboard. Yeah. Is it good or not? I love it, dude. My dad wants a keyboard. Yeah, it has a ruler on the bottom.
Hello. Welcome back to the 100 Days of Game Development. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but I still have continued to work on my game just off screen. And today I'm gonna unveil what it was that I was working on off screen. Welcome. And this is day 29, and I guess I want to lead off by saying what my goal is today. I did a lot of project structure maintenance over the past couple days, and I wanted to I wanted to kind of make some of the stuff I was doing in the back end, like off stream, be a little bit prettier. So when I show it off to people, when I show off my summary of what I did for the stream, I would be able to it would look pretty and nice, and it wouldn't just be like this whole just weird text document or this really long Twitter or say Facebook message. So what I decided to do was make a website, and I used GitHub to host my website. Um, along with doing some additional stuff for my game. See, I forget the URL all the time right now, but I can always go and view that website. And it looks like this. It has a bunch of boilerplate code right now, and it has, one thing I was able to get done was I have about half of my days, or about a third of my days, actually rewritten on this website. So we can go in, and we can look and see, that's a screenshot that I took from my 25th day, I remember. It even shows the date, small stuff, things I was already writing. But if you were tuning in on Twitter or via Facebook, you'd only see just a bit of what it was I was writing down for these retrospectives. So I decided I'd post the rest of it on a website just in case anyone wanted to know, really what was going through my head, and how I came up with the next goal, or the goals for the day, or even how I decided to make this game. So that is actually the goal today. I still have some more work to do with finishing up this website. It looks pretty bland right now, and I want to make it look a little bit more closer to what my game actually looks like. And you can see it's showing day 25, but we actually are on day 29. So I have to go, and I have I had some sticky notes that were laying around. I should have brought them with me. I may actually go back and run to get them, because that actually had some of the information I needed to go and rewrite some of the posts I did. I also wasn't posting for those days. Also, I was just very sick and tired. So enjoy the show. Let's say when you are making games, it's not always about about coding and being in the engine. Sometimes or if you plan to ship a game, you have to do a lot of, I would say, production. And I guess what I mean by that is that you have to set up a place where people can see what's happening with your game. You have to make these images with the specific sizes so that when you are ready to launch your game, people can see in all different types of formats what your game is and what it's about. So, and I feel like that takes up probably actually 60 to 70% of the time that I actually do some game development. The hour that I do every day, it is a bit of a lie. I actually do get more done before and after I do the stream for the game, and I guess I'm changing things up a little bit, and I wanted to show you guys what it is, some of the things that I do before and after to make sure that my game is running nice and neatly and has all the support. Well, I keep shaking the table, and it has all of the support needed to be a successful game when I decide to launch it on the 100th day of this challenge. So back to it. Where's day 25? Okay, so I don't see it. I have to write. Listen, I'm writing all of these in a language called Markdown. It's what I was using a little bit of before, but I did some more research into like how the syntax works, and it is a very simple language. I'll say this right here is technically Markdown, but that's being read by my Git website so that it knows what type of post it is, the title to put up, and like the tagline. I also have an image. This image is for when I go and post the link other places. It'll show this image, which is coming directly from my repository. It's just the raw picture. Um, the Markdown language really just defines like if you want to write text with underlines or bolts or strike throughs. You can even write tables in Markdown that look pretty neat, and it just makes it's a really quick and really simple way to get up and running on a web page if you ever decided to make like static web pages. It doesn't necessarily work that well if you're working with dynamic web pages where things need to change over time or dependent on other information that's stored elsewhere, not on your website. Um, but for my needs of just having a place to post all of my retrospectives every day, it works out really nicely. And say honestly, it wasn't that much of a hassle to get it started. It just took me one whole day, and I was pretty interested in doing it in the first place. So I thought it would be a nice thing to like have to show to whoever. But on to it. I gotta remember what I said for day 26. So, like, what was I doing that day? And I was looking at a video of it earlier, but I was doing for the 26th day, which would have been on Saturday, or rather on Friday. So Friday was my brother's birthday. I remember that. What was I doing? Like I don't even remember. So like until I do, I'm just gonna copy and paste this stuff over. Day 25, okay, day 26. I'll just put blank stuff in tagline. Like I really forgot what happened this day. Happened day 26. And yeah, another thing I have to be careful of as I write these down. Like I lost track of what day I was actually on in the challenge, and I had to go back and look through my old days to get back on track. That's what happens when like you forget to post every single day. Like it doesn't take very long for you to like lose track of what's everything that's going on. I'll put meh. Today was a meh day. I am changing this picture. Meh. And none found this day. This is gonna be. I couldn't even begin to remember. I mean, I know where I can go and look at it, and I am probably going to do that off screen actually. I can go back and look at my old YouTube videos. Every time I stream, a video does get posted up, or actually, I have duplicates, so I should probably get rid of those. But the hour-long stream I do does get posted over to YouTube, so I'm gonna have to rewatch those, but I'm actually kind of excited to rewatch some of those. I know I do some silly things, and I kind of want to make a compilation of all of the silly things that happened that happened within like the past 30 days or so. I think that would be pretty funny, a pretty fun watch, and like to show my friends, like, hey guys, do you remember this? Yeah. I'll rewatch. I'll rewatch my YouTube videos one day.
To make you learn how to fill out a spreadsheet better than, and not to make you make a
Build on Mac.
yeah.
The fuck's on Mac, Eric?
Rewatch YouTube videos to rewrite.
Yeah.
Rewrite all this junk.
Bro, I know, I'm gonna put Linux on that.
Yo, hey,
Okay.
put Linux on there?
Mood. I had a summary, you know. I can't summarize what I don't remember.
If you use Linux, you can use the F2FS.
What I don't remember. Implement a level next. I don't even so I guess I have to recall on Saturday what did I do? I did stream on Saturday, or I at least worked on the game on Saturday. I just don't remember, man. Okay, I'm going back to my YouTube videos. We're gonna crack those guys open. Because I'd hate to leave those just like with blank data and like do it off screen. I said I was gonna do some of that stuff on screen, so well, I'm live right now, but YouTube watching YouTube. So yesterday, and this is Saturday. Okay, so just from looking at the thumbnail, oh, you know what I have? I have a GIF. Wait, but I don't have a GIF for Friday. 3 days ago. Ah. I streamed 3 days ago. I have to count that. 1, 2, 3. So I did stream. I'm out of my mind. It still says day 24. Let's see, what was this? I was reading in some JSON files. It looks like I was writing this load JSON function. Yeah, I can just kind of go to the end or kind of look at the pictures.
I don't know what else to say that.
I was. Oh, yep.
Also, you wear shades indoors.
Awesome. I probably said awesome on when I was writing it then too. Yeah, this is day 25. Yeah. So am I on? This is the wrong one, I think. Day 25. I'm on day 26. See, it's so confusing for me to remember what day I was doing things because my stream is actually a day ahead of the normal calendar. So October 25th is when I had my 26th day of game dev. So that's the one I'm looking. That's the one I'm really looking out for. 23, 24, 25. Okay. 26. There we go. So it goes 26, 27, 28, and today's the 29th. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I can kind of see it from before. I was I was writing. I would say that was the day that I had to go silent because there was a lot of noise next to me, or more was more personal stuff going on, and I didn't want that to like put that out there for the world to see. I think that would have been kind of insensitive. But I remember I was working on the level selects. Okay, yeah, I implemented a level select menu or a prototype, and I was loading in some new buttons using my default button scene. Oh wait, no, I can almost grab the information from there, can't I? Or I know what I can do. I have this day 26 GIF that's been posted, so when I actually go in preview, I can actually open a preview and get in Visual Studio Code and see like the GIF that I saved for myself. So that's a super bonus. They gave me a reminder of what I was doing. Now it's just going between the levels, level 1 and level 2 using the level select menu. Yay! Tagline. Or let me go ahead and grab. I remember. See, the goal was the same goal that I set for the upcoming next. Implement a level select menu. I would say I rocked that. I got it done with bugs. I think I worked on the bugs the next day. I implemented a level select menu, and yep, I still needed to because it was working functionally, but it didn't feel good. You can only use it from the right side of the button, and when you walked on top of the left side of the button, it wouldn't work at all. Yeah. Yeah, I see there's some people coming and going, so I want to make sure that I'm not missing any chat stuff also. Incomplete, yeah. Man, I can't. So a summary of what I did that day. So I got all 12 buttons. So like the players can move from level to level using the level select menu. Boom. Added note, it's only from the on two different words of it's only one on top of the right side of the button.
Each player writes down their credit card number.
I'll say tile. I'll say tile for now. Okay. Yep, I totally did find a bug that day. And the bug was players can only swap or change levels in the level select menu.
Christian, is yours a C? I can't believe
to do fix that. I can't even remember. It's been a long day. Yep. And positive notes. Again, I don't even remember. I don't remember at all. But I'm sure it would have been uplifting though. Yes. Always leave yourself at least one positive message a day. No, you can't just shit talk yourself or like work on personal improvement without like also noticing some of the good things that you do. Okay. 26, 26, 26. I'm comfortable with this. Let's look at it. Yep. All right. Okay. That one was the easy one. Or actually, that one was the easy one. Oh no! This is gonna be great because I remember the next day I fixed it, and I have to go run upstairs. I wrote like a bunch of notes on this. Like like I found a bunch of bugs while going through that. I forgot to take a GIF of it, so I'm gonna do that also. But I'll be right back in like a few minutes. Say I would say, give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. I'm gonna run a cool script to do that too. Man, I thought I was gonna run a cool script to do that. That was a lie. There we go. I'm gonna use it wrong, and then we'll be right back. Countdown, minute 5. There we go. Look at that.
Imagine you're on an airplane.
Be right back.
Close your eyes.
Your presence is distracting.
That would be very
Take one copy to your team's space.
A little bit. We should start that flash mobs on airplanes. So, Air Marshal will definitely take us out. I think it'll be. Am I yelling? I can't tell.
What?
Will you stop, slow down? You gained your own, like, time here, did you, Ben? I cannot believe you're doing
I'm changing. I've started reading, and I can't get past the person who goes first is the person who finishes reading these. I can't explain to them.
What brand are those? Okay, starting with the pussy, with your head.
So, you know the cat ones, right? Halloween's coming up.
But there's no header. Choose something else. Like graduation.
Choose something else, like there's absolutely no better day for you to wear a cat onesie the whole
Okay, we're deciding to not jacket, but I guess, like, it's on abilities. They can only defend.
So, you already gave me feedback on this card game. Yes. So you have
What? Cool.
one of them is great. And this is how many points you're going to get at the end of each episode.
I mean,
That's the next part. And if you survive it.
Whoa.
That's the sixth grade.
So then you have
understand less now than I did when I first homework assignment.
The object origin is here.
So then like someone else can attack you and then you have another combat attack. Someone else will attack you and then what you do is you
I feel like I'm just on my MCU.
So you just flip them all over.
So how many children before?
My rules are really, really
None, and we'll never force any children.
down there. They have special abilities.
Space cards.
If they're in your process, so like swap or children.
You guys already have a card here.
When we did this lecture,
No, that's super useful.
Last week.
It's like a, well, at night it's like a 20-minute drive.
Justified. But still cost me something. Justified, but still something.
You asked if I could have a ride.
Hey, don't worry about that.
if it's how your game works,
We're supposed to, we had a whole lecture and it's like very important whether they go in the discard pile face up or face down. Whether
I think your hair looks nice too.
so I wrote like specific words for it.
alright,
How far does this reach?
So you've got this
I think I
down,
was the last one.
and okay, well, so yeah, would you like me to just tell you because the rules are really bad? And I think I'm gonna like completely rewrite the rules. Okay, ideally, every player draws 5 cards. You look at your cards and you go, all right.
Oh, sorry.
The jack, you look at your cards. You have a hand. You draw 5 cards. The jack has a really cool activated ability where you get to swap treasures with an opponent. So because I can swap treasures with an opponent, say I had a low value.
Ah, yes.
Then I'd be like, I want to troll my opponents. And I'm going to put down my 3 is my treasure card. And I'm going to put a jack my turn, boom, I activate that dash, and I select treasures of kings. And now, I'm
No,
gonna
like,
take
you wouldn't care.
very sad.
She was like,
Is it the first of being in the small town?
Yes, out of
it
your
was
hand.
more like my mom's
And then
beats,
I've
like,
activated this card, it gets discarded.
So like I
Now,
didn't like I wanted my
if
favorite, I didn't even ask.
I have this 6. I forgot to write. I wanted everybody to like take turns taking one action at a time. Every time
Like
that
I'd
six
ask
of those people
after.
just
Oh, by the
activate
way.
all of their actions on their turn. It makes me very sad. So I would
That's
use
the
my
feeling
dash,
was to just
then
bring
it's
me
your
over
turn,
for
then we go around, and then it's my turn again. And for some reason, I'm really picking up KK.
That's
And we're back, or I'm back at least. Yep, it didn't take. Hope it didn't take too long
Has a chance to respond.
to get back. I have a bunch of sticky notes, just things that I made notes of for day 27, and I don't think I have actually. Yeah, I haven't actually made my GIF for that day, which is fortunate. Or I haven't done any game development in the engine since that day. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make the GIF, and then I'm gonna start putting in all these notes for that post for that day. And then for the day 28, which was Sunday, I'll do something a little bit special, because that was the day that I decided to make this website on a whim. 26.
my grandma like burst into the room like, you guys can't keep
Day
the doors closed. Like,
27
okay.
dot empty. Okay.
The power of a Catholic.
And maybe if GitHub is quick enough, I can actually show you guys how fast and how easy it is to update the page with a new post now that I've like set it all up the way that I want it to be. So let me go ahead and modify this stuff really quick. So for the goal, I had a couple goals for day 27. But what I wanted to fix my win menu, because every time the players touched each other, you would win the game, and I didn't want that to happen every time I was playtesting the game. It would get in the way of me actually trying to test other features. I would accidentally go and touch the other player and win the game. So, but more on that later. Tagline. Bug fix day. That's really what it was. I got some other bugs fixed that day also.
Yes. And specifically, you start with 5 cards, and you can play up to 5 cards, but you only
Bug fix day. I think I'm gonna do it that way also. Over here.
play all 5 of your cards the first round.
Hopefully, I won't have too many of these days bug fix days, because that would suck. It's not gonna be able to find this GIF right here. That's okay. We're gonna make it in a second. Actually, we'll go ahead and make it right now. I'll go ahead and load up the game, plug in my controller, and play it a little bit. I've been actually kind of itching. Oh no, where did? Oh, I can't actually. I'm using the Git repository, and this just happens to be one of the branches. The where I do this stuff is actually one of the branches So what I'll do actually is I'll push this stuff. I'll show you if it updates on the website, and then I'll change my branch to preview the game. So message on day 26, 26 and 27 post. Okay. Go ahead and push that. Here you go.
Yeah. I know all of the feedback.
Put in my long password.
Playtest now, and every playtest is just like, this is really
Okay, good to go. Let's go ahead and see if it updated up here. So this was 39 minutes ago. If I refresh, it's going to show me 39 minutes ago. Let's refresh again. Now, let's go view that. And look, day 27's put up there. It has blank information. You can see that it didn't load the GIF because it doesn't exist, but let's go check on day 26. There we go. Day 26, it has its GIF going, and it has some information also. Also, see, let me know what you think of the little icons that I use before every title,
What you would do is
doing good, or is it really just getting in the way of like the good parts of the information? I'd like more people to actually come and like test it out and like tell me how they feel about it, because I'm curious. I made this in a bubble. I made it in a bubble, and I want to show it to the world. Anyway, okay, let's go make that GIF. I have to go switch branches to do that though, which is gonna get rid of all of this per se. Oh yeah, I think I can change it from here. Yep, let's go right back to the master.
going back. So you can size up like what everybody else is doing, and you have a bit of an advantage, and you have a bit of an advantage. And then
You can't tell me that
you'll
exists.
play first in the actual
Anyway,
games.
I'll close that out for now,
So Megan has played
because that's gonna have some weird information. But I can go back to that and it should show up.
Right now it doesn't say that in the rules, but I want
There we go. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna pull out my controller. I'm happy. Yes. This time I'm only gonna pull out one. Look at this.
So now you're gonna place a treasure, and you can place up to 4 cards.
All right.